All right, part 2 of the Big Red ride-alongs at Willow Springs Raceway. It was a great thing to do. It was something that in a way needed to be done because you have a handful of guys that have worked on the car for decades and have never driven it. It's emotional, actually, and for me it's a little bit in reverse too, that this is a car that I've driven for decades and that no one else has. And this is an opportunity that people don't think about, but it's an opportunity for the driver and the crew to get out to the track and for each of us to experience what the other is doing.
Mark Ewing / Big Tex, head mechanic on the race car.
My history of Mark Ewing goes back to his father. My father rented a stock car from him for me to drive in NASCAR Southwest Tour, actually at Sears Point, or what's known as Sonoma today. And I did very well in that race. I finished out of like 40 cars, finished 11th. And I got a good check off from the chief steward. And it was just a fun race. But that was where we first met Mark.
Anything with a throttle pedal I had a passion for. Kill switch and a throttle pedal was, I didn't care. If it floated, if it flew, rode, ride, drive, didn't matter.
Mark joined us as a young kid and worked with the team a long time. For a while he went back to Texas and was a contractor, but sure enough he came back to California.
8-9 years ago they made me an offer to come back and go to work full-time on Big Red, that they needed a get-it-done guy. And here we are. I'm living my dream.
All right, Mark, ready to have some fun?
Yes, sir.
Fast car, huh? Woo! The boogies around there. Thanks for taking a ride with me.
Dude. No complaining when you get out of this car, ever. There's not even a roller coaster this good.
Another happy customer.
Happy customer. Yeah.
They've worked on the car so much, they respect it so much, and I know the car is such a handful that when you first drive it, you're just too level-headed just to go crazy out there and lose control of the car. So I kind of knew they wouldn't. It takes some amount of time driving the car, like learning how to do it. I mean, the car has so much power they can really break it loose anywhere on the track. So if you want to get it as fast as it can go, you're really playing a throttle game all the way around.
And give me this thing. Lean forward. And you want a hanky? No, these tears I like.
I know.
That, oh, what an amazing, amazing thing. I'm bitching.
Come on now, come on now.
I could have done probably 3 more laps before I passed out.
Yeah. That's a hot.
Wow.
And watching Mark Ewing get out of the car after his experience, I really realized how necessary, how good it was we were doing it, and how happy I was we're doing it, because he was really emotional after years of working on the car, and I'm getting emotional. After years of working on the car, you know, it was like, wow, you know, the experience of doing it. And sure enough, it was more of a handful than he thought, and it was, I think, faster than he thought, and it was a great time. And for me, it was great to see it. And it was great to see the reactions, and it was great to see other people that are so invested in the car get the chance to drive it. So it was really something special.